Hello, my name is Yabonga.
Hi Sia, how can I help you?
I'd like to find out about the UKZN InQubate Inspire program.
Okay, you can come through to my office and we can have a discussion. I'll tell you more about the program.
Oh, that'll be great.
Inspire's UKZN Entrepreneurship Skills Program, which students can participate in if they're interested in learning about entrepreneurship at a practical level.
What do you mean about learning at a practical level?
Students that qualify to be part of the program are taken through a process of developing a business plan. If the business plan is viable, they are then offered seed funding to actually do business, start a business. This process is actually guided by a mentor where a student is assisted with any challenges that are faced by an entrepreneur, as we know that as an entrepreneur you may face a lot of challenges.
Wow, that sounds really cool. Can anyone apply or is it only for management students?
The Inspire program is accessible to all UKZN registered students, so you can be from any of the colleges.
Great. Oh wait, I'm doing my first year in civil engineering, but my idea is not related to what I'm studying. Is that a problem?
Not at all. Your idea can be related to what you are studying or not related. For example, you as a civil engineering student, you can develop an app that has nothing to do with civil engineering. But Sia, entry into the program does depend on the quality of the idea and the innovation. That's the most important part.
Wait, what do you mean? I'm an engineering student. I don't understand the business terms you guys use, but I want my applications to be selected so that I can be part of the Inspire program.
Sia, you have to remember that there's many students that apply and want to be part of the program. So we have to select the best students and the most viable business ideas. What you must remember is that your application has to be completed carefully and completely. The quality of the application has to be good in order for your business idea to be considered. Then one of the first things you must ask yourself is, does your product or service solve a problem? If so, what is this problem? How is your product or service solving this problem? Is it doing it in a special or unique way that makes it better from other products?
Oh, is this what you mean by business value proposition?
Yes, let's take Uber for example. Their value proposition is simplicity and convenience. Let's take Uber's homepage for example. Their value proposition is unique because with one tab, a car comes to you, the driver knows exactly where to go, and the payment is cashless. Uber says their services is better than traditional taxis because you don't have to call the driver to explain where to pick you up. You don't have to explain the location that they have to drop you off at. You don't have to carry cash because payment can be cashless. Also, their services is fast and efficient, what most customers are looking for. What is your business value proposition? Keep it short and simple. What is the problem? What is your solution? Why should customers use your product or service instead of your competitors? What matters to your customer? What value do you bring to them? For example, saving money, better technology, saving time, convenience, quality.
I see, but why do I have to do it differently from other similar products? Why can't I sell the same thing that the other people are selling?
You'll have a lot of competitors if you're offering exactly or a similar product. Then why would customers come to you?
Okay, so there must be something different about my product that will make the customers come to me instead of my competitors.
Yes, now you are getting the idea. The next step is to figure out if the customer's problem that you are trying to solve is big enough for them to want to pay the price that you are asking for.
How will I know that?
This is where you have to do research. There are many ways of doing this. Once you know the competitors, you can look at the quality of the product, the pricing of the product, the features of the product, the customers that they're targeting. For example, it can be professional people within a certain income bracket, young or old. You can then use this to price your product. Another way of looking at it is how much is it going to cost you to make the product, and adding the percentage of profit that you'd like to make to that amount. If you look at it that way, you have to look at all the expenses that you have to cover in making the product. Competitor analysis. Find out who your competitors are, investigate their product or service offering, investigate the product's features, how much is their product or service, who are their customers.
You talk about targeting customers. Is this what is meant by target market?
Let's look at Uber as an example again and try to figure out their target market. Let's look at the market for taxi services. People who don't have cars or licenses, people who had been consuming alcohol, business people that are away from home. These can be market segments. Uber will have to determine which market segment they're targeting. They can target one or more of these segments. Whichever segment they target will be their target market. Based on the target market, they have to figure out how many customers they can get, and from that they can calculate their profits. Describe your target market and potential market size. Break down the market into segments. Work out the size of each segment. Work out to which segment you want to target based on your product or service offering. Work out what percentage of this target market you can attract. Don't be overly ambitious. Use this to determine your income or revenue. Is there anything else that you'd like to know?
Yes. What is an executive summary?
I'm glad you asked that question, because the executive summary is the section that most investors normally read before going through the whole document. So you have to grab their attention. Make sure that you highlight the important parts of your business in the executive summary. In your executive summary, you should state, what's your product or service? What's your value proposition? What is unique or different about your value proposition? What's your target market? What is your business model? Be clear about the funds needed to start the business, as well as how will the funds be used. You must show how you arrive to the amount you are asking for. Show that you understand how to project your sales and calculate the business's profits.
But where am I going to get all this information from?
It's okay if you don't have sound figures for everything, but you have to show that you have thought about everything logically.
Thanks for your help. I think I'm ready to complete the Inspire application from now.